Discover the captivating nation of Albania in this comprehensive video covering everything from its rich history, stunning geography and vibrant cultural heritage to its modern advancements and future potential. Learn about Albania's political landscape, ancient historical sites, breathtaking natural beauty and its role on the global stage. Whether you're interested in traveling to Albania, studying its diverse ecology, or understanding its journey from communism to modernity, this video has it all. We dive deep into Albania's mountains, coastal regions, advanced cities, and much more to provide you with an in-depth understanding of this fascinating country. Key highlights include Albania's political geography and administrative divisions, a detailed look at its physical geography from the Albanian Alps to its Mediterranean coastlines, an overview of its economy including agriculture, tourism and industries, Albania's historical journey from Illyrian tribes to its communist past and modern reforms, insight into Albania's rich art, culture and heritage, understanding its growing military power, education and technology sectors, the country's role in international relations and future as a global player, must-see travel destinations, including UNESCO World Heritage Sites like Berat and Gjirokastër. Join us as we uncover everything you need to know about Albania, from its diverse landscapes to its cultural significance in Europe and beyond. Please like, share, and subscribe so that we can continue to deliver such content for free. Let's start exploring today's topic, the country of Albania. The Republic of Albania is a small but historically rich country located in Southeast Europe. Despite its size, Albania boasts a unique and diverse history, geography, culture and political identity. It plays a significant role in both regional and global contexts. This detailed analysis will explore all aspects of Albania across various topics, including political geography, administrative divisions, economic geography, history, art, culture and much more. Political geography. Albania is located on the Balkan Peninsula in Southeast Europe. It is bordered by Montenegro to the northwest, Kosovo to the northeast, North Macedonia to the east, and Greece to the south. To the west, Albania has a coastline along the Adriatic Sea, and to the southwest, it touches the Ionian Sea. This strategic location has given Albania geopolitical importance throughout history, providing access to maritime routes and making it a bridge between Western Europe and the Eastern Mediterranean. The capital city, Tirana, is the largest city and the political and economic hub of the country. Albania's geographical position has played a crucial role in its international relations, especially with neighbouring countries and global organisations such as the European Union and NATO, of which Albania is a member. Administrative divisions. Administratively, Albania is divided into 12 counties known as Kaka in Albanian. Each county consists of multiple municipalities which are further subdivided into administrative units. The counties are Berat, Diba, Durrës, Elbasan, Fier, Gjirokastër, Korçë, Kukës, Lezhë, Shkodër, Tiranë and Vlorë. Tirana, as the capital, serves as both a municipality and the most significant administrative centre. Over time, the administrative divisions have seen reforms to streamline governance, the latest being in 2015, which significantly reduced the number of local government units. Physical geography. Albania is a land of remarkable geographic diversity. The country covers an area of approximately 28,748 square kilometers, with landscapes that include mountains, rivers, lakes and a varied coastline. It is predominantly mountainous, with the Albanian Alps, the Pindus Range and the Korab Range forming prominent highlands. The highest peak is Mount Korab, which reaches 2,751 meters on the border with North Macedonia. The country's river systems are also significant, with the Drin being the longest river, stretching 335 kilometers. Important lakes include Lake Shkodër, which Albania shares with Montenegro, and Lake Ohrid, shared with North Macedonia. Albania's coastline, particularly along the Ionian Sea, is characterized by rugged cliffs, pristine beaches, and a Mediterranean climate. Economic geography. Albania has a developing economy, transitioning from a centrally planned system under communist rule to a more open market system since the 1990s. The key sectors of Albania's economy are agriculture, services and industry. Agriculture. Albania has a rich tradition of agriculture, with fertile lands, particularly in the western lowlands. Major products include fruits, vegetables, wheat, corn, olives and tobacco. Industry. The industrial sector includes manufacturing and mining, with Albania being rich in natural resources such as oil, natural gas, chromite, copper and iron nickel. Tourism. With its Mediterranean climate and cultural heritage, tourism has become increasingly important to Albania's economy, especially along the Adriatic and Ionian coasts. Albania has undergone substantial reforms to encourage foreign investment, although infrastructure and bureaucracy remain areas of challenge. History of Albania. Major historical events. The history of Albania is both ancient and complex. The region has been inhabited since the Paleolithic era, with Illyrians, a group of Indo-European tribes, being the earliest identifiable ethnic group. Roman and Byzantine eras Albania became part of the Roman Empire in the 2nd century BC, and later the Byzantine Empire after the fall of Rome. These influences shaped much of Albania's early history, culture and religion. Ottoman rule. In the late 14th century, Albania fell under Ottoman rule, which lasted for nearly 5 centuries. During this time, the majority of the population converted to Islam, but a strong sense of national identity persisted. Independence. Albania declared independence from the Ottoman Empire in 1912, but the following decades were tumultuous, with brief periods of monarchy and republic, occupation during World War II, and finally the establishment of a communist regime in 1946 under Enver Hoxha. Communist era. Albania remained isolated under Hoxha's rule, one of the most repressive communist regimes in Eastern Europe. The collapse of communism in the early 1990s marked a significant turning point, leading to political and economic transformation. Modern Albania. Since the early 2000s, Albania has pursued closer ties with Europe and joined NATO in 2009. It became a candidate for European Union membership in 2014, reflecting its efforts to integrate into Western political and economic systems. Art, culture, and cultural heritage. Albania's art and culture are reflective of its long history and diverse influences, including Illyrian, Roman, Byzantine, Ottoman and modern European cultures. Folklore and traditions. Albanian folklore, especially traditional music and dance, plays a significant role in the country's cultural identity. Instruments like the lahuta, a single-stringed instrument, and chifteli, a two-stringed instrument, are prominent in folk music. Architecture. Ottoman-era architecture is prominent in cities like Gjirokastër and Berat, which are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These cities are known for their well-preserved Ottoman buildings and fortifications. Literature and art. Albania has a rich literary tradition, with figures like Ismail Kadare gaining international acclaim. The art scene in Albania also flourished after the communist period, with more contemporary forms of expression emerging. Cultural festivals, religious tolerance and traditional costumes remain an integral part of Albanian heritage, showcasing the nation's blend of Eastern and Western influences. Demographics. As of 2024, Albania's population stands at approximately 2.8 million. It has experienced significant demographic changes due to migration and a declining birth rate. Albanians make up the vast majority of the population, with small Greek, Macedonian and Roma minorities. The official language is Albanian, which is part of the Indo-European language family. Two major dialects, Geg, spoken in the north, and Tosk, spoken in the south, are present. Albania is known for its religious diversity and tolerance. The major religions are Islam, the majority, followed by Christianity, with both Orthodox and Catholic communities. A significant portion of the population identifies as secular or non-religious, a legacy of the communist period when Albania was declared an atheist state. Science, technology and education development. Albania's science and education sectors have undergone significant development, especially post-communism. The country has numerous universities, with the University of Tirana being the largest. The education system has been reformed to align with European standards, with a focus on increasing research and innovation capacity. Albania has seen growth in its technology sector, with increasing digitalization and the expansion of internet services. Tech startups are emerging, though the sector is still in its early stages compared to more developed nations. Albania participates in various EU-funded scientific research programs, aiming to boost its academic and research institutions. Military and defence power. Albania's military is relatively small but professionalised, with its defence forces divided into land, sea and air branches. It became a full NATO member in 2009, and since then, Albania has worked to modernise its military forces in line with NATO standards. The Albanian armed forces include an army, navy and air force. Although modest in size, Albania contributes to international peacekeeping missions. Albania focuses on national defence, crisis management and civil emergency planning, as well as cooperation with NATO allies for regional stability. International relationships. Albania maintains a pro-Western foreign policy, prioritising relations with the European Union and NATO. The country has been a candidate for EU membership since 2014 and continues to work toward full integration. Albania is also active in regional organisations like the Adriatic Ionian Initiative and the Central European Initiative. Albania has developed strong diplomatic ties with the United States and neighbouring Balkan countries, promoting stability and cooperation in the region. Its role in international politics has increased, particularly in peacekeeping and diplomatic efforts in the Western Balkans. Law, administration and governance. Albania is a parliamentary republic. The President of Albania is the head of state, while the Prime Minister is the head of government. The country's legal system is based on civil law and is undergoing reforms to align more closely with EU standards, particularly in areas of judicial independence, corruption and rule of law. The parliament, known as the Assembly of Albania, has 140 members elected by proportional representation. Albania's governance has faced challenges, particularly in the areas of judicial transparency and corruption, but reforms are ongoing to improve accountability and efficiency. Space science. Albania's contributions to space science are modest given its size and economy. However, Albania participates in international scientific and space-related initiatives, particularly through partnerships with EU programs focused on space technology and satellite observation. There has been growing interest in using satellite technology for environmental monitoring and telecommunications. Future advancements. Albania is at a crucial stage of transformation, with significant plans for future advancements across various sectors. The government's priority areas include infrastructure, education, technology and sustainable development. The country is working toward aligning its policies with the European Union in anticipation of future membership, which will require ongoing reforms in governance, the economy and the legal system. Economic growth. Albania's long-term economic goals involve diversifying its economy, reducing dependency on remittances from abroad and encouraging innovation, particularly in information technology and tourism. Infrastructure development. Albania has committed to improving its road and rail networks as well as its energy infrastructure. There are ambitious plans for renewable energy projects, particularly in hydropower and solar energy, which will help reduce Albania's carbon footprint. EU membership. Albania's future is closely tied to its EU accession process. Achieving full membership would bring significant economic and political benefits, including access to EU funding, trade benefits and stronger institutional frameworks. Travel and tourism. Tourism is one of the fastest growing sectors in Albania, thanks to its stunning landscapes, rich cultural heritage and relatively low cost compared to other European destinations. The country is increasingly recognized as a must-visit location for travelers seeking unspoiled nature, ancient history, and vibrant culture. Coastal tourism, the Albanian Riviera along the Ionian Sea, is a major draw for tourists, with pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and small coastal villages like Dermi and Himara. This area is often compared to other Mediterranean coastlines but remains less commercialized. Cultural and historical sites, cities such as Berat and Gjirokastër, are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, celebrated for their well-preserved Ottoman-era architecture. Albania is also home to ancient ruins, including Butrint, a significant archaeological site that reflects the influence of Greek, Roman and Byzantine civilizations. Ecotourism and adventure. Albania's mountainous regions offer opportunities for hiking, skiing and exploring national parks. The Accursed Mountains, also known as the Albanian Alps and Lagara Pass, are popular for outdoor enthusiasts. Efforts are underway to develop sustainable tourism strategies that balance the economic benefits of tourism with the need to protect the environment and cultural heritage. Architecture. Important structures. Albania's architectural landscape is a reflection of its varied history, with influences from ancient Illyrians, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines and Ottomans, along with modern European styles. Ottoman architecture. The Ottoman influence is most prominent in the old towns of Berat and Gjirokastër, where narrow cobblestone streets wind past whitewashed houses with distinctive wooden balconies. The Kallaja of Berat, or Berat Castle, is a prime example of medieval Ottoman architecture. Religious buildings. Albania's religious diversity is also reflected in its architecture. From the Ethem Bey Mosque in Tirana, a beautifully decorated Ottoman mosque, to the Gjirokastër Bektashi Teke and several Catholic and Orthodox churches. Modernist architecture. In Tirana, the post-communist era has seen a boom in modern architecture, with contemporary skyscrapers and innovative public spaces. Architectures like the National Theatre of Opera and Ballet and Skanderbeg Square represent modern cultural and civic ambitions. 16. Advanced cities. While Albania is still developing, several of its cities are advancing rapidly in terms of infrastructure, services and international appeal. Tirana, the capital city, has undergone a significant transformation with extensive urban renewal projects, new public spaces and cultural institutions. Tirana has a vibrant art scene, a growing expatriate community and is becoming a hub for regional conferences and events. Durrës, as Albania's main port and a major industrial centre, plays a crucial role in the country's economy. It also has a rich history, with ancient Roman ruins such as the Durrës Amphitheatre, which draws tourists. Vlora, a key coastal city, is notable for its historical significance. Albania's Declaration of Independence was signed here in 1912 and as a gateway to the Albanian Riviera. The city is experiencing a tourism-driven economic boom, with new hotels and resorts under development. 17. Forests, mountains and natural beauties. Albania is renowned for its natural beauty, which includes diverse ecosystems ranging from alpine mountains to Mediterranean coastlines. About one-third of the country is covered by forests, which play a critical role in biodiversity conservation. The Albanian Alps, known as the Accursed Mountains, are a paradise for hikers and nature lovers. Rugged peaks, deep valleys and pristine rivers characterize the area. The Valbona Valley and Theth National Park are major highlights. Albania has several national parks that protect its unique ecosystems. Lagara National Park, located near the southern coast, offers stunning views and a rich variety of wildlife. Meanwhile, Divjake Karavasta National Park is home to the largest lagoon in the country and numerous bird species, including the endangered Dalmatian pelican. The large and tranquil lakes of Ohrid, Shkodër and Prespa are notable natural features shared with neighbouring countries. These lakes support a rich biodiversity and are important for both local livelihoods and tourism. 18. Ecology and biodiversity. Albania is one of Europe's most ecologically diverse countries, thanks to its varied topography, climate zones and position between the Mediterranean and Balkan ecosystems. It is home to a wide range of plant and animal species, some of which are endemic. Albania's forests are rich in oak, beech and pine trees, while the coastal areas feature Mediterranean scrubland. The country's flora includes over 3,000 plant species, many of which are used in traditional medicine. Albania supports diverse wildlife, including bears, wolves and lynx in its mountainous regions. The coasts and wetlands are important habitats for migratory birds, particularly in the Divjake Karavasta and Butrint national parks. Albania has made progress in conservation, establishing protected areas and working with international organizations to preserve its biodiversity. However, challenges remain, including deforestation, habitat loss and pollution. Despite its small size, Albania boasts a remarkably diverse range of landscapes. From the rugged peaks of the north to the fertile plains of the west and the stunning coastlines of the south, the country offers a wide array of environments. Mountains. The majority of Albania's terrain is mountainous, with the Albanian Alps in the north, the Korab Range in the east, and the Pindus Range in the south. These areas are often remote and less developed, preserving their natural beauty. Plains and valleys. The western lowlands are the agricultural heartland of Albania, with rich soils supporting the cultivation of crops like wheat, corn and olives. The valleys of the Drin and Vjosa rivers are particularly fertile, coastal regions. The western coastline along the Adriatic is characterized by sandy beaches, while the Ionian coast is more rugged and dramatic, with cliffs and secluded coves. Albania's cultural heritage is deeply intertwined with its history, which spans ancient Illyrian civilizations, Roman and Byzantine rule, Ottoman occupation, and modern independence. Illyrian and Roman heritage. Ancient Illyrian tribes once inhabited what is now Albania, and their influence is still evident in archaeological sites like Butrint and Apollonia. These sites reveal the blending of Illyrian, Roman and Byzantine cultures. Ottoman influence. The Ottoman era left a lasting legacy on Albania's architecture, culture and religion. Cities like Berat and Gjirokastër showcase the Ottoman architectural style with their distinctive houses and mosques. Post-independence and communist era, Albania's 20th century history is marked by struggles for independence, brief monarchy, fascist occupation, and the repressive communist regime of Enver Hoxha. The communist legacy is visible in the numerous bunkers scattered across the country, built during Hoxha's reign. Albania plays a strategic role in the Balkans and the Mediterranean, acting as a bridge between Eastern and Western Europe. Its importance in global affairs has been growing steadily, particularly through its NATO membership and its candidacy for European Union membership. Geopolitical position. Albania's position on the Adriatic and Ionian Seas makes it a key player in regional maritime routes. It also holds strategic importance in the Western Balkans, contributing to regional stability and cooperation. Cultural significance. Albania's rich cultural heritage and tradition of religious tolerance have gained it respect internationally. The country's ability to blend Eastern and Western traditions has made it a model for interfaith dialogue and cultural coexistence. Future global role. As Albania continues to modernize and integrate with global institutions, its influence is expected to grow, particularly within European and transatlantic frameworks. Albania is a country of striking contrasts and immense historical, cultural and geographical significance. From its rugged mountains and pristine beaches to its rich cultural heritage and vibrant cities, Albania is emerging as an important player in both regional and global affairs. With ongoing political and economic reforms, the country is set to continue its trajectory of modernization and international integration. Its future is closely linked to its success in EU accession, infrastructure development, and preserving its unique cultural and natural heritage. As Albania embraces modernization while maintaining its deep-rooted traditions, it stands as a fascinating country with much to offer the world in terms of history, biodiversity, and geopolitical importance. With strategic initiatives in place for growth, Albania is poised to enhance its role on the global stage while maintaining its rich, diverse identity.